Hey, what's up, everybody?
Pokemon.
And Pokepops here, and welcome to Pokemon and Pops. With Obsidian Flames being out for a good while, I think now is a great time for us to talk about what were some of the best secret art cards of the set in terms of art. We're going to try to be as objective as possible when determining the best of the best, but that also means not pulling any punches on any cards that we feel lacked in certain areas. The cards will be judged and placed in one of 5 tiers. At the bottom tier is D. D for disgusting. This tier is for cards that just need to be sent back and redone. Above that is C tier, for cards that are meh. They could have been better, but didn't quite wow us. In B tier, we got fine, not good, not bad, but just fine. Tier A is for the cards that we feel are the very definition of art. And up at the very top is the succulent tier, reserved for the creme de la creme, cards that surpass art. Even though we're being as objective as possible, at the end of the day, this is just still our opinion. So, here's our list. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first up, we got Gloom. I like this card a lot. There's so many colors to this.
I am wowed, honestly. This is a great start. I'm like taking it in right now. Just all the colors.
Yeah, I think this one is definitely already in the art tier. I think I might even put it in the succulent though.
Yeah, as soon as it popped up on the screen, it was like boom. Like this is something I want to stare at.
You know what's a little sad about this? These cards are going for really cheap right now when I feel some of these should be a little higher on price value. This is like literally a piece of art. You can tell that there was a lot of like care and work put into this. All the colors were like carefully chosen.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, I think
it moves my eye around, and then it's like, oh my gosh, little tiny baby Weedles, like they're so cute.
Yeah, just something about this like makes you think Gloom is the Pokemon star.
Yeah.
Like she's like the mascot of Pokemon. It makes me feel like she's important.
I think this is more than just art. It gives me succulent vibes, honestly. The colors are succulent.
Yeah, I want to eat this card. I don't know what that flower is in the corner, but I want to put it in my mouth.
Oh my gosh. Yes, this is... Well, I'm biased because everything Ninetales, I try to collect.
No, but aside from that,
this card is majestic. As a Ninetales collector, this is like a must-have. But yeah, aside from that, like, I gotta say, this is just such a nice looking card.
Like, again, what we talked about with Gloom, this card is like, oh, Ninetales is the main character of whatever show this is part of.
She's owning this card. I mean, like, the lighting and then the centering, like, brings your eyes, like, kind of wondering what is behind those trees. And there she is, just, like, glistening in the sun.
Yeah, it gives you, like, a nice... like if you had just discovered a new Pokemon, this is what this feels like.
Yeah.
I think this is also the same artist that did the Crown Zenith Zoroark.
Oh.
A little wispy ghost vibe to him.
Yeah.
But this works so well with not just that Pokemon, but this Pokemon, because it does give me like a supernatural feel out of Ninetales. It makes me like create a little story in my head.
Yeah, this is absolutely... I think this is succulent.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I feel it.
This is above art because not just because like this is a cool looking Pokemon as is, very majestic looking, which...
But you know what? I don't think they always embody that in all the cards, and this really gives me that mysticism about it. They always put it in like kind of like generic fields. But I think this is...
Yes, this is literally the spotlight is on her in this card, and I love that for her. So I'm gonna put succulent. Palafin, okay.
He's bringing that main character energy to this card. This card has really good colors. I like how my eye goes all the way down and like gets to that end of that coral reef kind of vibe that's going down there. I just like how all these colors somehow go well with each other. I like the almost comic book superhero vibe they gave this card. I like how there's a lot of symmetry in this. I think that's that's always a plus when they put like really nice symmetry to a card. I think this card is definitely deserving of art because I can see this card at Comic-Con's like Artist Valley.
You know, another card that had a similar like style, I feel like, with the symmetry was the Flamigo in the last set. The Flamigo Secret Art.
This does give me that vibe, and that one was also like a really good card.
Yeah.
I think this card definitely goes in art. I almost want to put it in Succulent, but there's something that is holding it back, and I'm not sure what it is. It's still really good, by all means. I just feel like it doesn't give me Succulent, almost that like above and beyond kind of vibe.
Ooh, I really like the lighting in this.
Ooh, it looks real nice. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm so happy for Bellibolt in this. I mean, his last card, I really...
Oh, we threw away all of his cards. All of his cards were disgusting.
I put him on a sandwich and ate it. I just didn't really like the card too much, but I'm really glad that they gave him like really nice lighting, color, like...
This is definitely an art card. Like,
yeah.
Like starting off, like a worst of the worst, this is an art card.
This is really nice.
There's so much like detail in it. There's so many different like things going on here with the water, the ground, the cave, the lighting. It does make this card stand out. I almost feel sad for this card. I don't know what's going on. He looks like he got lost in the cave and was like, oh, I guess I'll just sit here now.
Yes. There's kind of like a melancholy feel to it, but he's still smiling. Look at him.
Yeah, I don't like Bellibolt as a Pokemon in general, but this art is very good. Like, just over the top. I gotta put this one in Succulent.
Oh my gosh, it's Cleffa. Look at her. This is absolutely just beautiful. It's so cosmic, so dreamy. I like how the sky and the water are mirroring each other. And it makes her just look like she's floating in space, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I never looked at the card like that. But yeah, it almost does give that vibe. How she's just floating in space aimlessly.
This is Succulent.
Yeah, even though there's a lot of like space that isn't being used, at the same time it is being used. It almost like Cleffa is almost the secondary thing to this card. Like the background is so cool.
Yes.
That you can't help to just appreciate this. This is definitely a Succulent card. This is so good. I think this might be the best card of the whole set in terms of art. I think. If not, it's a big runner-up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Guillermo. You should really drink some more water. Oh, I don't like this card.
Oh man.
I don't like this card.
I feel bad for it. Like,
you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say what everyone's thinking. This looks like he's eating dried poops.
I feel like I caught him eating his own droppings. Like
honestly, this is probably
Larvitar,
what Larvitar's
stop.
poopies look like.
Yeah.
This is Larvitar's intervention.
Yeah,
Like,
Larvitar. What's going
I
on,
can stop
man?
whenever I want to, guys. I just don't want to. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Looking at this card in terms of art, I appreciate the simplicity of it.
Yes.
I just don't like what's happening in the card. I know he's eating dirt. I know that he's eating dirt, but then don't put like the rocks in there. Just make it piles of. No, this is one of the cards.
These look like they look.
This is almost grossing me out because I'm like tricking myself into thinking it's something else. This is going into disgusting.
Disgusting.
Just go fix some stuff. Just give him a big old rock to chew on.
Disgusting just for the mere fact that there's poop in the card.
It's basically poop in the card. How do you know it's not poop? And what is dirt made out of? You know? Huh? Someone's poop. Not his own, but it's like a worm's poop.
Larvitar's been confronted.
Yeah.
Aw, puppies. That's cute. How are you gonna hate on a card with puppies? They're little... What are they eating? Little lemberries? This is adorable.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Oliver and Company. That old movie. Yeah, this gives me that vibe. Like at the beginning where they're adopting all the cats.
Let's see.
I mean, everything is done really well in this card.
Yes, this does look like a clip from a movie. So for that, I say it's art.
Ooh, stop me now, hun, because I'm going to be biased with this card. This card is so cool. The colors look so good on this card. The scene itself is so cool. I like, and I'm not sure if this is what's happening, but it looks like those scenes where two samurais face off and they cut each other at the same time, and then they wait till one of them falls over to see who the winner is.
Ooh, okay.
But when I first saw this card, I thought he was moving so fast that he was leaving an after image behind him. So either way, it's really cool, and I think that it could be potentially open to interpretation. This card, I want to put it in Succulent so bad, but deep down, I know that it's only an art. I want to put it in Succulent, but it's just like missing one thing to surpass it.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know what's going on in this. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet, but I think it's really goofy and I really like it.
This actually does look like a scene from a movie, like a Pokemon movie.
Like one of those short films, maybe.
Yeah.
This is a really cool card.
It is cool.
It almost gives me that vibe of like an I Spy book.
Yeah. And it has some areas that are like focused in on and out of focus, and I like that detail actually.
Yeah, it gives you like distance. I think everything about this card is very well done. The scene where it's at, the colors, the little story I can tell just by looking at this card. I'm gonna put this in art. Okay, this card's pretty unique. The colors are pretty fun to look at, but you know what? I might be in the minority with this, but I kind of think this is like a meh card. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't care. There, I said it. I don't like this card.
At least, like, no. Okay, no. No. Sorry, I tried to convince myself for 1 second, and yeah, no.
This looks like a kid's coloring book.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, make the background
Circle the
yellow.
Pidgeot that looks different.
They all look different.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, who's the different one?
Oh, who's the same one?
Oh, which two Pidgeys are the same?
I think I found it.
Who? You know what? They just copy and pasted this one, didn't they?
Yeah.
This guy's just this guy.
And I think he's this guy on a tilt.
Oh!
Oh, caught him. Caught him.
Oh!
Confronted.
Oh, let them know how it is,
Oh,
hon.
confronted.
You can't fool our eyes.
I see it. I know a copy and paste when I see it. So it's got the same uniqueness as the card before it.
But at the same time, it also, just like the card before it, doesn't pop, doesn't make you feel, wow, look at that card.
Yeah, I would say they're the same to me. They're interchangeable. Is this Pigeotto hitting at me or what? Like, he's staring at me like, check these muscles out. Check out these guns. I'm like, okay.
Come under my wing. Let me keep you warm over here. I'll take you to Route 18 real quick. My Pidgeotto, chill out.
Yeah.
What does it say? Very protective of its sprawling?
Sprawling.
Oh, very protective of its sprawling territory. Oh, very protective of its sprawling territorial area. This Pokemon will fiercely peck any intruder.
See, I knew it. I don't trust this Pidgeotto. Look at it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like saying, go this way, go this
Come
way.
over
I'm
here.
like,
Come over here. Just
nah,
step over
dude,
here.
nah,
Just-
dude. You're giving me that side eye. Like,
Just come
you're going
on.
to do something.
You don't want to step
You're going
over
to peck
here?
me off this
It's
mountain.
pretty cool over here.
Nope. I don't trust it.
I'm gonna try to not be as biased as possible, but I really like Lechonk. Look at him. You tell me that boy isn't the best boy of all time? This is single-handedly one of the best Pokemon ever created. Down to his name,
That's
his
a
shape,
statement.
everything about him is good.
Mm-hmm. This card has made me smile the minute it went on the screen. Like,
It's such a
it's
fun
so
card.
warm and it's so
Inviting.
and like, but also it's like, oh, little chunk, like he ate all his food, like he's just like,
He's a slob is what he is. But I like it. I like what's going on in this card.
he's so cute.
This card's so good. This is the chase of the set. And I don't care if you tell me, no, this is about Charizard or Tyranitar or any of them. No, you're wrong. It's about this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Completely blows everyone else out of the water. Best card.
You're deeming it?
I'm deeming it the best card of the set. I don't care.
Oh,
If you guys even
It's
claim
been-
it's Charizard, you're wrong.
it's been said, it's been told.
In fact, usually these tier lists aren't in any special order, but you know what? He's my number one. He is the number one. That's objectively speaking. You cannot tell me this card does not put a smile on your face when you see it. And if you do, you're a liar.
I feel like we all have a little Lechonk within us.
I feel like that right now.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, like I don't like it.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I actually don't. I mean, okay, no. All right. It's fine because this is what it is. It's terrestrialized. And this is the look.
But you know what? I think this is just a fine card.
Mhm.
If you get this as a hit, it's like, wow. But is this it?
Mhm.
You know what? With the terrestrialized, I almost want there to be a background to these cards.
Mhm.
But it kind of fits, but at the same time, I'm kind of like wanting more, you know? And I don't know what it is about that.
It's fine.
This looks like the lemon flavored Tyranitar.
It looks like a giant lemon. Oh man.
I think this does a little better of a job because he fills up the card a little more.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, something about this card, I'm not like, I want this card.
I think
you
you're
know?
pretty spot on when you say that, like, probably in person it's a better looking card. I guarantee if it didn't have the texture or the hollow, I don't think it would be as cool.
Yeah. I think this falls in the same place with the Eiscue.
Same. Like,
Ooh, and
it's
you
the
like this
same. And I
Pokemon.
like Vespiquen.
Yeah, this just
Yeah,
has the same thing going
sorry.
on for the
I
other
just
ones.
like, I mean, I was just gonna say the same comments as the ones before. So
Yeah.
for that, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to like really talk about with these guys. They're the terrestrialized ones, and that's cool. And then you move on. Like, I really want to see these cards in person, because I guarantee that I'm gonna have a different experience seeing them. But on the screen, it just is a little flat to me, and it shouldn't be. But for some reason, it comes off that way.
Yeah, I was really excited for these terrestrialized cards. And I'm a little let down. Ooh.
Oh man, right off the bat, I don't
Yeah,
like
this
card.
is not cool. I mean,
If I pulled this card, I don't think I'd be excited for this.
mhm.
Some about it just, maybe it's because it has so much text on it, or maybe it's because the Pokemon is so limited in how it can be posed and put it on the card.
Mhm.
But I don't really like that green background they gave to it.
Mhm. Yeah, honestly, it just looks like a sketch, like very, I don't know, like someone drew this like really quickly out of memory. It's kind of elementary for me.
What? Pretentious. Pretentious.
Compared to Lechonk, the number 1. No, I'm kidding. Compared to Lechonk, like, this is elementary.
Send it back. Give it a new background. Pick someone else's. Swap it out for somebody else's.
Disgusting. Ooh, I like the background.
You see, this is what we just talked about. Like, this Pokemon is in such a basic pose, but the background makes me feel like it's more special.
The background's saving the card, just like the last one.
But this has way more going on. It has those like speed lines going on, the orbs, the glitter, whatever it is. The color is really cool.
I think the colors make it in the background, yeah.
This is one of those Pokemon that green thick outline actually kind of goes with it. You know what? I kind of wish this outline was like silver though. This card is oh man, what is this card? Because this card is kind of hard to put. It's definitely not in disgusting.
I think the background like bumps it up to fine.
Okay.
It's passable. The Zard. Oh man.
All right. You know what? This is a lot better than the others. But you know what? It's because Charizard. I'm just gonna go on a rant on Charizard. I don't care. I don't get what the big deal is. Oh, he's a dragon. Cool. There's like 30 dragons in Pokemon.
He's not even dragon.
Yeah, he's his mega is his megas don't exist anymore. So, he's not a dragon, is he? You know what I thought was weird about this card though? Why is he terrestrialized to red though? Shouldn't the Pokemon be the color of their element? Like, if this was the Black Diamond Charizard...
Oh, wow. How cool does that sound?
Listen to that. The Black Diamond Charizard. That would have been so cool. But instead, it's the terrestrialized Charizard. And when you say, he's the dark terrestrialized one, you think, cool, he's got like a black diamond, maybe like an obsidian like thing going on. They're like, oh no, his diamond's red. It's like, well, why is it red? Shouldn't it be the color of his element? They missed out on something that could have been really big. And it would have looked way cooler on the gold.
Yeah.
I don't care. Charizard is a pudgy Charizard.
Dark Charizard on the gold? Oof.
Yeah.
Dark terrestrialized Charizard on gold?
Mm-hmm. That would have been a card.
Pokemon, you're sleeping.
Come on. I know you're Pokemon. You guys don't have to try that hard anymore.
That's a given.
Yeah.
You guys had that one. Yeah, what the heck?
Now that my temper is settled with this guy, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Just like the rest terrestrialized.
Yeah, just because he's Charizard doesn't make him any better. What is this?
Man.
What the? Come on.
Jeez, this hurts me.
Come on, man.
This takes energy from me because I just can't. I don't want to look at it anymore.
We didn't get that many hits in our Obsidian Flames.
Man.
If I got this one, I would have been so devastated. I would have been like, come on, I can't. Really?
Is it that he's just an awkward shaped Pokemon that doing a close-up, like, this is the best you're gonna get?
This feels like it's, like, out of place. Like, this feels like they just had an extra background.
It almost reminds me of, like, a desktop background that they... Just some random background that, yeah, they just threw on him. Like, alright, leftover backgrounds, here you go.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want... Like, you're on the packs. Like
they're trying to push him.
They're pushing him hard, but I'm like,
But are you really worth pushing that?
You're just one of those weird steel Pokemon that they didn't know what to do with, so it's like, all
they
right.
make a lot of the steel Pokemon just like unmovable objects. This is a card that needs to be
back. Yeah. Ooh.
See, this is better. See, this fits with Pidgeot. This makes sense for him. The colors.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, green and blue are representative of the wind attributes.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It makes sense. It looks good. They gave him a little bit more like of an exciting pose.
Mm-hmm.
This looks almost, you know what? I'm gonna say angelic.
Yeah, I think he balances out the background pretty well.
And
to
you know what? That
where-
green outline makes this look a lot better because the
it
background
works.
is green.
It works here.
So maybe from now on, Pokemon should just make their outline the same color, or at least
Oh,
the
yeah.
main color of their background. And we actually have this card in person. In fact, I'm gonna pull them out right now. You hear that?
My sources.
Let me take a look. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Here he is. We're gonna do a one-to-one comparison. The real card to the digital. Oh yeah.
That
this,
shines.
This blue color, this blue teal combination looks so good. His colors look so nice on this, and the color plays very well with the lighting. The patterns that are on this too, like some of the best pattern work that they've done on this. It makes it have movement.
Yeah, and almost like rays, or I like how the move says blustery wind, and like that's kind of what this gives me, just like
just actual wind. It gives
Yeah.
me like wind, and that's kind of hard to pull off in some of these cards.
yeah. Pidgeot, I think you go into art.
Oh wow, that's gonna be the first full art card that is
Yeah.
above just fine.
Geeta.
Is it
Oh.
Geeta or Geeta?
Oh yeah, true.
I'm gonna call it Geeta.
Geeta. Yeah.
Geeta.
Geeta.
Get
Um, I mean, it's Geeta. Geeta, whatever.
Her eyes are
It's-
creeping me out.
It's her colors. Her color scheme is pretty cool.
Yeah, I can appreciate this background. It looks kind of like interesting to look at.
I like her hair, like how much of the card it takes up. You know, it's I like her voluptuous hair.
It's quite coiffed.
Quite coiffed.
Like if I pulled this, I would probably trade it for another card.
Yeah.
Like this is a good card and it's really playable, but we're not here for that. We're here for the art, and that's what really matters. I get that she's not in a dynamic pose, but if they can put the judge in a cool pose, they can put Geeta in a cool pose.
Yeah, her pose isn't that. I mean, it's just like she's just here, you know. It's fine. It's her. You
Yeah,
know.
it is what it is.
It is what it is, so it's fine. Ooh.
Now this is a trainer.
Yes.
I don't know what he's about. I don't even know who this character is. I didn't even know he was a thing until right now.
So
Well, this is
pretty.
cool.
Oh my gosh, I love this actually. Oh my god. Well, like the colors, you know, I love the color pink, so I'm biased. So whenever pink's used, and like I really like the flower petals, like the motion of that.
See, this is something that I wish they would add to Geeta, because this, even though he is just standing in the field, they could have left it like that. Just him in the field, and it would have been fine. But they went a little bit above and beyond and put those petals as part of his art. This makes me feel, oh, this background probably has an importance to this character. Whereas when we saw Geeta, it was kind of like, whatever, I guess she's in a background. But all these colors are done really well in combination with this character, because I think because of how much pink and like that salmon color he has, they could have gone overboard with the pink. But because there's so many different shades of pink, it helps push this character's art to art.
Aww, little baby Poppy. Look at how tiny her feet are. Oh, she's tiny.
Wait, hold up. Is this key like really big, or is this like a normal sized key? And she's just really tiny.
Super tiny. Aww.
This is a
little
really nice. I don't know whose character it is, but I like this art.
Yeah.
Is she wearing like a bonnet?
Oh, she has like a Jotaro thing going on.
Hold
up.
With a hat?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's goofy.
I mean, she's adorable. She's art. Look at how cute she is. Ryme. It's cool. I like that it's showing like her style, like what she's into.
Yeah,
she's a
performing.
MC. Look at her hair. Look how it's like pointing at you a little bit. Looks like a hand that's pointing at you. Oh, that's cool.
Well,
This gives personality. I could see this being Ryme's like portrait you'd find at an art expo or art alley somewhere. This is art. Boo.
Get him out of here. I don't care if I.
Oh, he's getting kicked out of the clan
Yeah,
right here.
they like just chucked him out.
Like,
whoop.
get out of here, dude.
Throw his card away.
Eiscue.
No.
What's going on, Eiscue?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh man.
I don't like this.
Like if I was a kid and I pulled this card and my friend pulled the Charizard.
Yeah, no, I would be so upset. I would be so mad.
Because
like,
no one's trading you, first of all.
Yeah, who actually wants this Eiscue? Don't lie to yourself. You know you saw this card and was like,
oh. Literally half of the card is blank.
Literally. No, more than half of the card. Okay, so this is like right about half. Alright, whatever. That's like, it's all white. And then up here, it's just all blue.
It's too simple. You know when it's like simple, you feel like...
Yeah, the Pigeotto.
Gypped. You feel gypped a little bit. Like
the Pigeotto and the Pidgey are simple.
Yeah.
But this is boring.
Yeah, this is simple and boring. It's simply boring.
It's simply boring. New category. Simply boring. Get him out.
Woo!
Whoa, this is like a complete 180
Oh, wow.
of the other card. Hold up. Let me just.
Whoa.
Let me just.
Whoa.
Right? To. This is what we're talking about. There's a difference in quality of the art. Not saying the artist didn't take time with this, but clearly this is a more completed piece of art. The Eiscue looks like it's the rough draft.
Yeah, like the idea.
They put in overtime for this card. And they should have, because it's the Charizard set.
You know what this looks like? Like if I looked into a diamond, this is what I would see. Like Charizard.
This is so cool. The perspective is really cool. The concept is cool. Just the idea is really cool. I like how he's all diamond out instead of just like fragments of him being diamond. Yeah, I don't like Charizard, but I gotta admit, like this is where it's at and in terms of art for Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I'd hate to do this, but this is a succulent card.
Oh, you hate it?
I want to put it down lower because I feel like Charizard needs to be knocked down a couple pegs.
Oh.
Needs to be reminded. Needs to be reminded that Pikachu. He needs to be reminded that Pikachu is the main character of Pokemon and it's not Charizard. So know your place. This is the new poster for the next Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, it belongs in it.
Look at this. This is a cool card.
This is giving a lot of like
goddamn,
action.
Boy. This is cool. I don't know what's going on. This is like Mad Max, Tokyo Drift kind of vibes. He's like putting up a fight in this race. I don't know who he's racing or what other Pokemon he's trying to keep up with, but this is the last 5 seconds of a race, and you put in everything you got. Yeah,
this is what I would expect from Revavroom. Like some intensity, like he's racing, he's
not
blowing up smoke, like
orange
sparks.
Background.
Yeah.
This is an art card.
Yes.
I don't like Revavroom. I don't like most of the Pokemon. But this is cool. My boy! What happened? I was just praising you on your full art card. I don't know. I don't like it. I think they were trying to do that progression thing. Like how they did for Paldea Evolved with the starters. By putting him, like, going up the routes.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm so underwhelmed with this. It kind of looks like they made a picture on paint of Pigeot. I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of this.
I don't think a kid is gonna be excited to get this card.
Yeah, this.
You know, it kind of makes me like, man, like I want to trade it. Just like the others, they'd say put it in meh.
Oh God, this is a line of meh.
A line of meh.
Oh God, nobody else is in
Sorry,
the meh.
no diss on the illustrator.
Yeah, but it's just like it's all right.
Yeah.
But.
Okay. Ooh.
All right, this is the Geeta picture.
Yes.
This is the Geeta art. This is what I want out of Geeta.
Let us know, like, what you're about, Geeta, and like.
What book is it reading?
What are you reading? Okay.
I like how many clasps there are on their shoes.
Yeah. This is giving me an insight to, at least that we know she can, read. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
This definitely gives an insight to the personality of Geeta.
Yes, I like that.
This is almost giving me like godly, holy vibes. Like the light coming down from the stairs, the like golden aura that it's got on it.
Yeah. The color scheme is very nice. This is definitely art.
Ooh! Oh, this is one of the other cards that we have. This is
we did pull
nice
this
card. Oh, little baby.
Little baby. And
oh,
like
baby,
this.
Oh, Jotaro hat.
Yeah. I think this is a succulent card.
Oh, wow. Really? Whew. That's high for
I think it's
trainer.
creative that they had her sleeping on Caparaja.
I do
don't know.
like that they incorporate their Pokemon
Yeah.
into the card.
Yeah.
Because it almost like lets you get an inside view of who the trainer is.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. This is like so yellow. I don't
It's
know.
hurting my eyes.
I can't leave it for too long.
Meh.
Goes
Okay.
under the silver version of it.
Okay, it's fine. Because we know it's a gold card. And it's like, alright, it has leeway because it's gold.
You know what though?
But it hurts my
I
eyes.
I think you're right that it's a gold card, so it should be bumped up higher because it's so much harder to get. And I'm sure the hollow looks better on it than the silver does. But you're right, this is kind of not the easiest card to look at. There's like an overwhelming amount of yellow on this.
It's the texture. It's the color. It's trying to be gold, but also trying to be crystal. And it's like, I get it, but
It's like clashing.
it's
though.
clashing. It's clashing.
This is going in matte. I don't think it needs to be redone. It's just maybe the colors change them up just a little bit. Or just make the whole card gold. Make him all gold. You know what? I think if they would have made him the dark crystallized terrestrialized version of himself, this would have looked nicer on the gold. Because the black and the gold would look a little more balanced out. But this, seeing it with the red crystallization, it almost is like clashing. It's too, I don't know, it's too much.
Should have done it dark.
Oh, I like this.
Okay, so at first I'm like, oh, this is a place. This is cool. And then I look down the corner and the card just... I just love the card. Just from this little tiny piggy.
This is all about Lechonk.
It's all about Lechonk.
This is all
Look,
about Lechonk.
look how little we need just to see Lechonk. Just a little bit. Just his little face sticking out. And the card is so good.
The card becomes 10 times better because of those little hidden Pokemon. I've seen this guy do other stadiums. This Kato artist. And he always puts like a little Easter egg of another Pokemon in the background. And because of that, it makes it almost like a scavenger hunt when you find this card and like, oh, where's the hidden Pokemon in this one?
Where's Waldo?
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
yeah,
it's not too hard to find him.
Yeah.
But when you find him, it's like, oh, look at that. It's like so goofy. For some reason, the yellow on this card isn't too much. And I think it's because the background isn't completely yellow like the Charizard. And because of the color differences, it helps the eye not be so attacked. This is a really good gold card. Usually we don't rate gold cards up too high.
Oh, no. So, yeah, this is probably one of the best gold cards that I've ever seen. I think for that, it's succulent.
Oh, wow. I think this is the first time we've ever put a stadium
We gotta
in
give...
succulent.
Yeah, true. Or even a gold card. A gold card, too? I'm not sure.
I don't know if we've ever put a gold card higher than fine. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say we haven't. And then the final card... Well,
Energy.
throw us away. Throw it away. It doesn't even belong on the tails. There shouldn't even be a hit on here. Just throw it away.
Yeah.
Why is it on here? No, you know what? You can't take it off. It shouldn't even. It should have its
Well,
own.
yeah, it's the last of the disgustings.
It's at the very bottom. It's at the very bottom of the
Yeah.
disgustings. Honestly, these basic gold energy cards are so disappointing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's a gold card, but it doesn't really feel like a gold card because the fire isn't gold. The fire still, or the energy is still the same color it's supposed to be. It added a couple sparkles, but I kind of wish the whole card was gold. This is a card that I feel like they should just stop doing. This is unnecessary for having as a 3-star secret rare.
Yeah.
Even the last two, even the Charizard that was gold, is still better, and we consider that a net card.
Yeah.
This is like, it just should stop being a thing. And I guarantee I'm not the only one that feels like these energies are really...
Yeah, when it's like your hit, like you open your packs and you're like,
You
oh,
see the
this is
gold
my
border?
hit. Yeah, you see the gold border, first of all. And
you
you're
slide
like...
the card over and it's a basic fire energy.
Oh, it
It's
kind of
like-
burns. It kind of burns.
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
admit.
like, what? This
Ooh,
is a
yeah.
triples.
You're like, God, this is the card. Okay,
This is a
I
3-star
guess. And you try
rare?
to convince yourself that it's at least it's a gold, but you
It
know it
doesn't
still
help.
hurts.
Yeah, it doesn't help. This is at the bottom of the tier list for disgusting. Throw it away. Should not be a thing. Pokemon, do better with this, because I feel like they could add like a scenery that would
Yeah.
represent the basic fire.
So cool.
Like they do that in Magic, where they do the
Yes.
lands, and the lands are always usually really unique.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost, like for those, you want to see it. Like how many bricks do we have of just basic energies? Like way too much for Pokemon to be like, oh, you know what? Let's add another one.
It's a thing on my mind that's like, what am I gonna do with all this energy? Like these cards, like what do I do with them?
Honestly, at a certain point, it becomes like, I have 300 fire energies.
Right. One
Okay.
energy per pack is enough.
They should just make the energies reverse hollows more often.
Mhm.
And I guarantee people would love those over getting a gold 3-star rare
Yeah.
fire basic energy. I can't be the only one that is a little let down by getting a gold basic fire energy. This, for me, is at the bottom of this tier list. Worst hit to get. This is the worst secret art to get. That's not even an opinion. That just is what it is. You can't tell me any of these other cards are worse than the basic gold fire energy. This has got to be at the top of the list.
The real MVP.
This is the real chase of the set. And if you guys know art, you know, oh yeah, this Lechonk is where it's at. That's not my own opinion. That is just straight up facts. I don't care if you don't like Lechonk. You gotta admit when the card's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this card's pretty good too. But Lechonk. But Lechonk, that's the guy. He's the guy. He's the chase
guy.
card. Don't argue with me. It just is what it
And
is.
what a coincidence. He's got 2 cards in the succulent. Well, the stadium, but he's in that stadium card.
He makes
And that
the
counts for
stadium
him.
card.
That's right.
That's 2 for Lechonk.
I mean,
in
are we
this
biased,
set.
guys? I don't know. Yeah, I think we kind of are. But you can't look at this card and not smile. And that is why this is the #1 card.
So, that was our list for the best secret art cards of Obsidian Flames. You guys are welcome to disagree, and if you do, let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know how wrong you think we are, or if you think we're spot on. And you know what? Next time you're opening packs, just remember to take an extra second to enjoy all the cards you just pulled, because sometimes there's like hidden gems in the commons. So thanks for watching, or listening, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
No, I feel succulent for this card. I feel succulent. I feel succulent for
I
this.
want to suck on this card.
Okay, well, hold up.
Like, but...
Palafin, okay.
No, stop.
Palafin! He's bullying me. Look at him. He's like, you better say something nice.